Let's Play of Rings of Power. Now, last time we got together, we went on a little adventure. We obtained the Ring of Thought, and then we helped the people of the Celestial City with their various problems, big and small, and were able to obtain the Sun Gem and the Moon Gem in hopes of obtaining the Ring of Perfection as well, because we already knew where the chamber was, because we had picked up some other information along the way. We promptly got our booty holes kicked in and decided that we were not going to go for the Ring of Protection right away. So instead, we are going to spend tonight focusing on the Ring of Division. So this is the only ring keyed to the Knight class, and from what we gathered in previous episodes in the city of Cathedral, the Ring of Division is currently in the possession of the King of Dogon. He's like Dogonius number 35 or whatever he is. We haven't run into that town yet in the playthrough, but thankfully, as your guide, I do know where it is, and we do have enough information not only to start going for it, but we've actually already kind of unwittingly fulfilled a couple of the requirements to unlock the ring in the pursuit of previous rings that we've done. So, that being said, without further ado, we're going to start right back up in the Thieves' Town where we ended last. The only thing that I did off screen was I think I spent around 3,000 gold, 2,000 gold on food and water. I'm going to end up spending the rest of my money when we get to Dogon, which you'll have to just watch me buy some spells and some food and water and that kind of thing. But I have a good reason for it, which you'll see very shortly. So, with that being said, let's do it. Oh, I gotta actually... the thing. So, I guess... No! Buttons are hard. Load, you butt. So as you can see, I'm still right where I was when we finished before. I think I had around 5,000 gold when we finished up, but we had just finished shoveling like 10,000 food and water into that dragon's tummy so that we could not get anything out of it. So I had to restock, and yeah, we're all full health, feeling good. F that dragon. He may fly off before we come back over here. If so, that's cool. That's why we bought all the extra dragon stones when we were with the merchant before. Can I get past him? I can't get past him. I left my boat over on the coast here to the south, but unfortunately there's no deep water inlet, and I just like to keep my boats together because reasons. Alright, so where we're headed, we're on the eastern continent. We're going to head back over, surprise, surprise, to the general area of the City of Blood. And you can see, we talked about before, like, oh, I don't know why they put a deep water dock here. I think it's for this reason. We're gonna dock our large ship here, and then we're gonna take our boat up this shallow water river, and this little kind of locked in area that's just mountains and like weird trees is going to be our goal. Now, I don't know if it's actually possible to get there over land. Let's see. If you were to go here and come across, you could go... yeah. You would have to do a whole big... I don't think it's actually possible to get here without using a boat. Well, I guess you could go this way, come over here, come up here, go all the way around here, back, zigzag down. So it is possible to get there by ground, but that's dumb, and we're not going to do that. I've literally never done that before, so I just learned something. I had always just assumed you needed a boat, so... and a dragon attacks us, but that's okay because he's going to get messed up. Cut him up! Cut him up! Cut him up! Let's hurt him. Hurt feels like a good one. And he's dead. So we're doing a lot better in terms of random encounters. Pretty far cry from about 4 episodes ago. 1 water. It's always a little weird when you find food and water in the treasure chest. Like, it makes sense, but it's actually not a common thing. So when it does happen, it's like, huh, okay. Like, it's actually, like, even though you need food and water constantly, if you think about it, it's actually one of the crappier things you can get in a chest, because water's like, what, 6 gold per unit or something like that, so you're kind of getting, you know, ripped off. Oh, I guess I can't. There we go. Whatever. So now we're going to go upstream. I'm pretty sure there's only one route. I didn't pay too close of attention, but if we just kind of keep going to the west and north, we'll very quickly find ourselves in Doggone. And this is where the guards, the trios of guards that show up and they're like demanding tax money, this is where they're from. It's actually a good sized little town too, with a few guilds. Even though Feather is absolute garbage, we'll look and see what she's got. Surround isn't too bad, and she can cast that now. That's, I think, the next level up from Ambush, so it'll summon a bunch of little random bullets that'll attack from different directions. Just for shits and giggles, we'll check the Enchanter's Guild, but yeah, neither one of those spells is better than Frenzy. We actually missed out back in Celestial City. There's an area we'll go to later on in the game where we can get the Master Spell for the Enchanter for free. I don't know what it is about the Necromancer. I just buy all of them. Just buy all the spells. Oh, it's a pack of dragons on the city street for some reason. The first 2 both blocked the attack. Oh, shock him. Shock him good. Oh. I straight up killed that one. Let's see what Surround looks like. So, I'd have to go back and re-watch my last episode, but if I'm not mistaken, Feather's Surround spell did exactly 1 point of damage more than her Ambush spell against a different enemy in the last video. So, I mean, there was a couple of blocks mixed in there, but again, I'm really not trying to hate, but she just sucks. She's so bad. She's just such a bad character. Slay. This is probably only going to hit 2. Nope, hit all 3. Well, that made up for Feather sucking. We're going to go for energy. Yeah, we got 1 kill. So only 2 of them are going to get to move. They're the same level Conjurer as Alexi is, basically. Air is kind of the next level up from Rock or Stone or whatever it is that she has. Her little uber-powered single-hit projectile attack. So they're about the same level that I am. Not nearly as bad as what we were seeing before. That spell, I guess that would count as a miscast because it didn't hit one of the targets. And we'll finish them up with 1 more Surround. I did a little more, still nothing to write home about. Now we can actually go in the Sorcerer's Guild. I'll turn this down a little bit because this music is horrible. So Daze is going to be the one that we're going to want next. That's going to be the next level up from Confuse. I'm pretty sure that hits 2 targets, maybe? We'll find out in a minute because I think there's some combat coming up fairly soon. So we're going to heal up. We're going to, save while we're in here. By the way, in a previous video, you guys let me down because I definitely saved in the overworld in the Celestial City and nobody called me an idiot. So I'm very disappointed in any and all of you that were watching me play before. You were supposed to tell me I was dumb, and you did not do that. So I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's a Knight's Guild in this town, since it's a night town. We're going to go with Dice. Rip is another max HP reducer, so we're not too worried about that spell. So we've got full health, full mana. Yeah, sure. I'm about to waste the money anyway. So thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. And we're going to go over here to the general store, and we're just going to very quickly bribe this fool and pick up some extra food and water. think that was 45. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how our stuff looks. I did find that one water when I was on the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have maxed out my food. I thought the max was 99, so I guess if the max is like, what, 27,000? 30,000. Okay. Well, now we know. The max is 30,000, so we're going to buy what is kind of a shitty trade good. I guess it doesn't matter because eventually we're going to go to commerce or we'll run into a traveling merchant and then we'll make our money back. He's going to drop it to... drop it. Because it's such a low price. It's like, what can I do, man? I gotta feed my family. So... Alrighty. And I promise you, if you're feeling a little bit of anxiety about this, don't. I'm not drunk. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I should read the description of this. Let's see. You stand before the seat of doggone power. For more than 500 years, the doggone kings have ruled over Dagania, the city they founded. Alrighty. Hey, buddies. It is locked and will not budge. Sorry, you can't go in there. King's orders. But if you donate all your money to the doggone throne, I'll let you in. What do you say? Yeah, sure, take my 3 gold. Flink, flink, flink. Bastards. Thank you very much. Do you want a receipt? You son of a... No, I won't be asking for my 3 gold back, thanks, brother. So, and the game does not care. You could have 16,000 gold and they'll just take it all. So that's, you just spend all your money before you come here. Welcome to my city, pleb. This'll go well. I am the appointed regent of King Dagon the 24th of Dagania. I will bless you with but a moment of my time. A quest, pleb, for the throne. Our great king is sick, and I seek a champion. However, I am still in the screening process. Those who wish to be candidates shall consult my judge in this building about the quest. Begone now, pest. Talk to me again if you have completed it. Well, this guy's an absolute piece of shit. Alright, so save y'all a little bit of trouble. This is the judge. Hey, judge. I'm the town jailer. Don't try to help the prisoner escape. No one has ever escaped my jail. I'm always on the lookout for those blasted flipstones. Do you know anything of the Rings of Power or the Fiver is a merchant from the City of Commerce. And he's wanted for cheating the region at poker. He is rumored to be hiding at a friend's house in his city. Find him, kill him, and then come back and talk to me. I will certify you if my agents confirm he's gone. Hey, buddy. What's up? Fiver is a nice guy. You don't need to kill him. When you find him, just ask him to leave the city and the jailer will never know. Money makes the world go round. Those who say that money can't buy happiness don't know where to shop. This is the basic City of Commerce, city folk dialogue. I don't think he's got anything special to say other than that little bit at the start where he basically tells you not to kill Fiver. Yeah. Alrighty. So, unfortunately now we're going to need money because we need to be in a ship, right? So I'm going to sell... What can I sell to make some quick cash? I can sell my... Where's my finini? Did I not? I could have sworn I had some... Oh, I was gonna say I know there was some finini here. He's ripping me off. The 1,239 gold, that's a rip-off. but it's enough to get us to commerce, and we will more than make our money back. So first we are going to camp. We are going to zoom in. We are going to save, because we are going on a funky adventure here. This is going to be a pretty long trip. We've actually been close to commerce before, but we've never actually been to that town. So where we want to go is we're going to come back out here to the main ocean, hop on our ship, and we're going to sail up past Division, straight north. When we get to the ice caps, we're going to head just a little to the west, and that's commerce. And most of the traveling merchants come from commerce that you run into. Rashid was a unique one. He's from Mesa. The merchants of commerce are a little interesting because they don't seem to really have any concept of what things are worth, and they just charge you like 2 or 3 times the cost for everything. They also pay you more for everything, but the interesting thing about them is they sell every trade good in the game in their town. So if you ever run into an issue where you seriously need a specific item and you just can't track it down, which should rarely happen, but it does happen, you can go to commerce and you can buy those items. So I might have overshot it, or I might have just been attacked by dragons. Okay, well, these dragons are no joke, so we're running away. No thank you, please, and thank you. Well, at least you'll get to see some of the higher level conjurer spells, right? I'll be interested to see if I can actually escape before they kill anybody. I managed to flee. Yeah, see, so like in that case, that was a completely random encounter where the enemy took off half of my entire party's health before I even got to move. So we're gonna GTFO. A small general store. So yeah, even food and water. The town I just came from cost 12 gold for food before a bribe. This man is charging me 25. So they just basically charge you double for everything. I'm not sure how their economy actually works. This guy is actually offering me even more gold for my gems than the traveling merchants do. I got the hiccups. So pretty much all this random crap that I've been picking up along the way, I'm just going to sell it now. Because I'm not going to have to pay that guy again to get back into that area. And I'm actually fairly close to another thing that I should probably, 2,337 gold. I just came from a town that gave me 1,200 for it. So we're going to load up. I think we're going to call it there. The maximum gold is, as I said before, 16,000. I can sell my lottery. I want to play my lottery tickets. 15,000. And as you notice, I thought it was 16, it's 15, and when I maxed out my money, I accidentally sold an extra casket there, and they happily took it and dropped my money on the ground. So, you gotta be careful, you gotta watch that stuff. I'm not gonna play my lottery tickets then, if that's how they're gonna be, because I don't wanna, But yeah, they sell everything. They even sell corpses if you've got 3,000 gold lying around. Mana is 77 gold, balm is 77 gold. So again, this commerce, once you get to the point where you can comfortably sail around in a ship, commerce is actually just how you make money and you just survive. Because you can sail just to the west of this town, to the Protector's town, whose name I can't remember, buy balm for 19 gold, I think it was, and then you can come back here and sell it for 77. So this town is essentially the free money town. And that's all we're gonna say on that topic. Now let's see what fun spells we can buy while we're here. Luckily, they don't inflate the costs of the spells. These are all very high level spells I'm not going to be able to use yet, but I've got maxed out money, so I'm going to go ahead and spend it. What you got for me, brother? Assist. is a defensive spell, and Swarm is interesting. I don't know that it's necessarily an effective combat spell, but it's a cool looking combat spell, so I'll buy it just so I can use it for you guys. Got some burned out factories here. If you're in the mood, you can loot those. I don't know why you would. I mean, again, I think this is just like the dev area, that the devs would come here to make money, because you can literally just loot those factories and then find trade goods, walk around the corner, and sell them for way more than they're worth. I think that this town was just kind of a freebie town for the devs. Downside is they don't really have a whole lot in the way of guilds. They've only got Necromancer. Oh yeah, Insane I don't think is good, but Dazzle is good. Yeah, those are the only guilds that you see in this town, so that's a little disappointing. But oh look, we've found Fiverr. So, back in this little corner, talk to this guy. Doggone Slime Bucket Regent sent you, right? I swear I never cheated in poker. I won fair and square. Fair, F-A-R-E, fair and square. And now he wants to kill me. Money makes the world go... Okay. So what do I need to talk to him about? City? I'll leave town. I'm out of here. Just say the word. They'll never see me again. Do we have a deal? You can absolutely kill Fiverr. It will impact you later in the game. That's all I'm going to tell you, is that Fiverr is one of those people that you can actually screw yourself. If you just do what the Regent says and attack him, I will point out when we get to that part, and it's a part that you can skip. It's something that is skippable if you know where a specific ring is ahead of time. But if you are playing through this for the first time and you don't know the information for this particular sequence, killing Fiverr here will ruin your game. You will not be able to beat the game without him. So we're going to say yes because we're not a-holes, but I just want you to know this is not the only instance, but this is probably the most egregious moment of, hey, remember 6 hours ago when you did that thing? Shouldn't have done that. Restart. So, and there's a few of those in this game. Yes, we have a deal. You may leave. Thanks, I owe you $1 million, and Fiverr never forgets his debts. I'll pay you back someday. Fiverr turns out the door. So, we're going to have to talk to these other people. What else did I want to... Oh, I know what else I wanted to show you. So, we've got some extra boat stones, right? Boat stone. So you may recall, in a previous episode, we talked about the crazy people and how they would give you the gibberish numbers that were actually coordinates for secret treasure rooms scattered around the game. Well, right here in this pond slash lake slash inlet is actually another one, I believe. There we go. So we've gotten another treasure room. So let's dash around here and grab all of our sweet loot. Not that we really need it, right? And it's so interesting to me because I know I've talked about this before, but this is one of those points, not just the treasure room, but just the idea of the trading, where when I was a kid, I was really playing with a handicap because I was young and stupid and I didn't really understand the concept of the whole trading mechanic as a way to survive. So, Dragonstones, that's awesome. I've got way too many of them. I found a bunch of them already, but it's nice to have them because a lot of times when you do need the dragons, it's nice to have the extra stones because then you can just like summon a dragon right next to where you need to be and just very quickly blip over the wall or whatever and not have to worry about it. But so this is one of those things where, the game really is more accessible to older folks, or I guess maybe just smarter people than I was when I was 7 or 8 years old. because they really truly did, again, with the exception of the City of Commerce, they really did make an effort to make this game have something of a working economy, and for you to need to actually understand the economy of the world to be able to get by. Like, if we hadn't been doing the stuff we've been doing to make extra money, selling stuff to the traveling merchants and that kind of thing, we would really have a hard time just being able to keep ourselves healed, fed, watered, buying new spells. It would be interesting to see. I'm probably not, I could very well, honestly, at the point I'm at right now, I could beat this whole game on a Let's Play, and then turn around and start over and do another one, because I freaking love this game. I've been playing it for 20 years now, 25 years of my life I've had this game. I've beaten it at least 5 times. I don't know why, I just love it so much. But I'd be almost interested to play another version. Okay, so I was thinking maybe you could sneak through that and not need to use a bridgestone here, but you do. Let's see real quick. I'd be interested in doing another playthrough where I didn't use the economy to my advantage and basically just lived off of just selling stuff in whatever town I'm in, just so you could see the difference in difficulty. Anyway, so Fiverr has left town, and we are now going to head back to Doggone, so we're just back south again. And we're going to check in with the judge and then the regent and let him know that we did the deed. Let's see. I do like the fact that your characters regenerate health over time. You'll notice that as I was running my mouth, my characters were slowly healing themselves as I was just kind of like farting off. But that's not going to matter because more dragons. Dazzle. So Dazzle's a single target attack. It only does 2 damage per hit, but it seems to have an unusually high accuracy rating for those types of spells. Definitely better than anything that crappy archer can do. So that's why I like that spell. I can't cast Swarm yet, unfortunately. But I can cast Shock, and Shock is amazing. So there we go. One of them just died flat out. Nope, you're done. Torrent. So Slash can use Torrent. So I'm actually more advanced in level than I thought I was. So this is a higher level series of spells that the Knights get, where essentially their powers revolve around division. And when they get to a high enough level, they just divide the earth. And that's what that is it's kind of like you'll see overlap in the spells. So the Conjurers have those AoE spells that cause earthquakes and ice flows and things like that. And they do a set amount of damage to the entire enemy party. And the Knights have that too, but they only have a few of those at the top end of their spell scale. Ablaki has Frenzy. Not the greatest Frenzy casting, but, whatever. You think you could maybe muster killing somebody for once in your life? No. Trash. Absolute trash. There will be a point later in the game where she's quasi-useful, but it's not because she's useful, it's just because she's basically caught up with the rest of the party. I really don't know what... I want to believe that there's some attempt at balancing, but I just don't know, because we've already seen how broken the Enchanter can be, and to stack that on top of an Archer being at such an opposite end of the power spectrum, I'm sure they're all supposed to be good at something. I just don't know what she's supposed to be good at, because it seems like the spells that are unique to her, which are the ones that move enemies around, don't seem to really matter. I wonder if Daze is a damage spell. That might actually be a damage spell that I shouldn't have bought. Yeah, that's a less weak, or that's a less weak. That's a less powerful version of Shock, so I probably shouldn't have bought that one. I was thinking that it was the next one up in the Confused tree. Conjurer gonna die? Yeah, Conjurer's gonna die. It's one of those rare instances where I actually am gonna use Mix and wish I hadn't. Cool. I should have been in Berserk. If I'd have been in Berserk mode all this time, he'd probably be dead by now. Now he's going to get another attack on me. I need you to go Berserk, Alexi. I need you to Berserk. Oh, Alexi, you make me sad. Alexi. Alrighty. I don't know why I reclosed the treasure chests on the pirate ships, because it's not like I'll ever be here again to loot them. But whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about the mana, but I am going to restore my health before I go back out into the world. Let's see. Oh, and I said I was going to go to... I'll do that in a second. So we're just a little further south to hit that river that we want to be at. And this is another one of those things that I just love about the game, is because, in theory, you could start, and as a brand new player, you could just go wandering. Like, you could leave Division... Or you could leave the City of Mind, you could get warped to Division and just immediately start exploring, and it is totally plausible that you could have some of the Rings of Power before you have a full party. I will say that there has been playthroughs that I did before where as soon as I got Slash, I went and did the Ring of Thought quest, just so that getting the other party members would be easier. I have done just, you know, I like to tinker. I'm a tinkerer. I like to fool around with the game a little bit. There's been a playthrough where I had to reload a lot, but I actually just started out with just Buck, and I went and got the Ring of Thought, and I did all of the stuff to max him out. And then I went back and got the other party members. So when I was playing the game, I had a level 9 max strength sorcerer, and then all these other little peons that were basically my followers, and I kind of carried them. And it was fun for me. I don't know that most other people would enjoy that kind of thing, but I've always liked being able to replay games and play them differently. I will replay a bad game 6 or 7 times if I feel like I'm actually doing something new with it. That's honestly, I'm getting off topic, but I love the Pokemon games for the same reason, because I will play the Pokemon games. I never use the starters. I always start with some random monster. I'm just like, I'll draw, I'll have a random number selector, pick a number between 1 and 150, and that's the monster I start with. And I have a ton of fun with that. So that's why I like Rings of Power, because it really lends itself to replayability and just kind of fooling around and seeing exactly how much you can stretch the game and push it and break the sequences. Yeah, just wanted to check my chat real quick, but nobody's watching me. I'm not loved. Oh, we gotta check with the judge first. The regent is a turd. Hey, buddy. Good. You took care of that menace, Fiverr. My agents say he is reported missing. I'll tell the regent. Hey, Regent. I don't talk to plebs like you. If you have completed a quest for me, I might give you a moment of my time. According to my jailer, you got Fiverr. You are now eligible for the main quest. Our king is sick, and only the milk of youth can help him. No one knows much about the milk, but the priests in town might know something. Alrighty, so lucky for us, we actually already had the milk of youth, because when we were working on the Ring of Thought, we found the crazy room with the epic Rings of Power music, and then we found the key and went down there and we got it. So we've got that. We've got that item already. Now, this is another thing where you got to be careful, because if you talk to the regent and you show him the milk of youth, he will take it from you. And it will actually make the quest more difficult. So, just for educational purposes, we will do this. We will give him the milk of youth. Hey, buddy, I got the milk of youth for you. So, you found the milk of youth. How nice. I'll see the king gets it. By the way, Fiverr didn't cheat at poker, but I hate to lose, so I had you kill him for me. As a reward, I'll give you the run of the palace. Now run along, boy. Dig. So now we have the run of the palace. And if we come over here... Hey, buddy. Let us do our job. I am a god. So he's not letting us in, even though we have the run of the palace. That's interesting. I tried to bribe him, and he attacked me. I have made a terrible mistake. Guess I gotta murder him. You look confused, friend. I might have screwed something up here. Good thing I saved before I did this. By a cruel twist of fate, Void has found your party and exterminated you in a mere 25 seconds. There was nothing you could do. Please try again with a save game. That is not supposed to be something that happens as part of this fight. That is something that I don't know if it's how they address bugs in the game, like where the game has a has like a fatal error and crashes, or if they're just dicks. But sometimes you'll just be walking along and you'll get that message and you're just dead. And there's nothing you can do. Like you can't, you press a button and it takes you back to the title screen. So that was something I had tried to show you guys before when I was in New Sparta and I was climbing on the piles of flour or whatever the bags were in the Vehicle Master. It's because it seems like that happens a lot in that specific area, and I was trying to cause that error to happen. But yeah, so I just died because reasons. Game over. But that's okay because we're just going to quick load back here, and now we don't have to worry about Dude Man. I still can't budget without the key. There we go. So I thought I was supposed to bribe Dude Man, but apparently not, because that was terrible. He attacked us. I wonder what else we can do to solve this issue. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. This thing out. Let's see. Sorry, Sonny, I don't talk through closed doors. Come in and pull up a chair. The Duke Shmup. No slackers in the King City. Interesting. We're going to do a little bit of feeling around and see if we can figure this out. I thought I remembered this, but apparently old age has caught up with me and I have forgotten a step. I am the local magistrate. I can only talk for a short while. This is interesting to me. Give me 1 second. I want to check something. Alright, welcome back everybody. I had to cheat and watch a, or not watch, I had to read a walkthrough. I had misremembered a series of steps, and we gotta head back to sunrise and sunset because we actually missed something. Great example of how this game does not always have the most intuitive pathing for the quests. So I gave him the milk. He said thanks. And then he kind of just told me to fuck off and don't know what else I need to do there. But that's okay. We'll work it out. So now we are going to head south and west back to the city of sunrise and sunset. We're going to save again because this will be a little bit of a trip. I'm hoping we can tie this bad boy up in less than an hour. I didn't remember this quest being quite so long, but I guess there is a fair amount of travel involved. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please get through here. There we go. Now we just kind of follow the... Let's see how our map is looking. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see. It only cost us a couple hundred gold. Alright, so when we were here before, apparently we were supposed to like check in with the old farts on this side of town, and there's a lady in one of these houses that we want to talk to. I think it's this last house, but we'll check them all. There she is. And I remember that I was supposed to talk to this lady, but for some reason I thought that we were going to be keyed into this by talking to someone back in the castle. So, help me! I am really from Dagania, but an evil witch named Hideous stole my beauty. She took a lock of my hair for her spell. Can you help me get it back? And then she launches into old people talk. Sit and talk with me a while, youngster. So, this is actually something we've heard about before. Quest? Oh, I can't remember. Okay, so she doesn't really have anything else to say other than a witch named Hideous stole my beauty. And this is actually not something that's unfamiliar to us. But again, it's something that now you're looking for the rings, you got to put your big boy britches on because they're not going to hold your hand as much. So, just to remind you all, when we were in the City of Mind on our second trip back, we talked to a guy in the Lobotomy Club who told us, and this is when we were looking for the flame wood, if you remember. We were looking for the firewood, the flame wood, and there was a guy that told us that there was a witch in the swamps to the south that stole the beauty or the face from a young woman and then put all of her life essence in her finger bone, and that if we could find the finger bone, we would be able to kill her. And that sounded like crazy talk at the time, but now it actually seems like it might be important, because that witch's name was Hideous. And again, this is one of those things that you would literally, like, if you were playing this ideally back in the 1990s, you'd have been playing with a little binder next to you, or like one of those little journals, you know, the black and white model journals that everybody had. It cost like 99 cents. And you'd be taking notes on all this stuff. Like, essentially every time you talk to somebody and they have something other than the standard drivel to say, you would make a note of it. Ooh. But other than that, or having a crazy memory like mine, that would mean nothing to you, and there's no guarantee you'd ever talk to her. So this really is a game where if you don't know sort of what you're supposed to be doing, you literally have to just go door to door and knock and be like, yo, can you tell me about the Rings of Power? Can you tell me about the Rings of Power? Which is why it's such a merciless game, and why I think a lot of people were turned off by it. I've already got 5 flags, but that is totally random and unexpected. To kill a pirate, and then I guess they've been murdering other pirates. Maybe they were working on the quest too. But yeah, it's just one of those things that it's like you gotta have a photographic memory, a notebook, or be reading the instructions to figure out what you're supposed to do to solve some of this stuff. And honestly, I can't hate on the developers, because they at least understood that the game they were making was ridiculously hard, because they did take the time to type out a step-by-step instruction manual on how to beat their game. And I have made a game. I have developed a long form RPG that's about 20 hours long, and I have not, and probably will never, type out a step-by-step guide on how to beat that game, because that's a lot of work, and it's kind of soul crushing in a way, because it's like, oh, but I thought that this game would be doable for you, and now you need me to tell you how to beat it. So I give them props. I can't hate, you know. They made a hard game. They knew it was a hard game. They did what they could to make it accessible to people. So, anyway, let's check over, and you see how close we were to so many important things when we started out. Let's see what this person's got to tell us. I think it was this guy way back in the corner, but let's double check. Oh, went a little too far. I'm frozen. There we go. So you're looking to find some flame wood. Yes. Yeah, sure, I'll buy you a drink, bro. So that was that. Are you not the one that told me? No. Yeah, fuck you. Maybe it was this guy. Quest. There we go. Hi, fellow. You look like you've traveled some. Stay away from the fire swamp to the south of here. There's a nasty witch there. Her name is Hideous, but her aim doesn't fit her anymore. If a witch has a lock of your hair, she can steal your face. She stole the good looks from some poor lass, then Hideous cut off her own finger and put her life in it. Until the finger is broken, she's almost immortal, but break that little bone and her life is over. Just before dying, a witch hunter I met told me that she hid her finger bone somewhere in the swamp in front of and very close to her home. Alrighty. Oh. Another interesting little tidbit is if you come over here, there is a temple that serves no appreciable purpose in the game. I don't know if it's something that they scrapped, something they put in because they were having fun, or what. But we'll go over and check it out. Are you a bad boy? Yeah, he's a bad boy. Sucks for him. He can't get us because we're in the water now. So if you come over here, just a little random thing. It's just a secret temple hidden in the jungle. And there's just 4 treasure chests. I don't know what their purpose is. Just a cool little thing that they did. Whatever. And they've got the little Easter Island heads that they have for the Flipstone Gate Islands. But again, it doesn't really seem to serve an appreciable purpose for the actual game. So anyway, back to Hiddeous's house. Bruh. So in front of and very close to her home. Now, just for fun's sake, let's go ahead. Nasty things slither through the swamp. Large fires burn out of control in the greasy water. A putrid smell emerges from the hut before you. Well, there's a lot of them, but ain't very strong. This is payback for division. Enjoy my torrent. Oh, let me see that. Let me see that frenzy. Damn. You know what? This will be good too. That felt good. That felt real good. Oh no. Oh no! I mean, she's pretty, but she summoned a djinn. She summoned a djinn on me. No, djinn. No. Shock. So round. Well, it looks like she's taking damage. Well, there go all of her little gremlin pets, right? We're gonna do Solace, because Cure didn't do me many favors last time. Frenzy. Uh-oh. Well, that was cool, but mine is better. If it could actually hit. Oh no. Was this going to do like 12 damage, 10 damage to everybody? 11. Alright. Well, the only one that's really hurting right now is Slash. Hiddeous is about to go, I think, and that'll suck. Oof. Okay. Surround. Be nice if she attacked someone other than Hiddeous, because then she could actually get a kill and not be garbage. But Torrent, Slash is out of mana. It seems like he goes through, I mean, and it makes sense because he's a knight, but given the fact that everyone's just using magic, it seems like he goes through his magic a lot quicker than the other characters do, so. Yeah, that spell is broken, and there's something wrong with that spell where it just doesn't do as much healing as it should. Alrighty. We got her. She's dead, y'all. Cool. So, when they said that she was nearly unkillable, what they meant was she's just really high level, but because we're leveled up, we're okay. But just for fun's sake, I'm going to show you what you should do. So, in front of and very close to her home is right around here. There's some guys that are going to attack us. And you just basically search the swamp and you'll run into these guys. And these are some more of those little bastards that attacked us in Division, but now that we actually have attacks, they're not as scary. Yeah, of course. God, I hate her so much. Shit. Yeah, do that work, Mortimer. Do it. Now jolt him. Jolt him! Jolt. There we go. And then there's one other little dude here. Don't hurt me, Master. Please don't hurt me. Are you going to kill me? No, not at all. Thank you, Master. I'll tell you where the witch's bone is. Search the muck at the southeast corner here. I saw her hide it in the muck. Don't hurt me, master. Alright. Dial it back, brother. So if we come over here... Well, that's not... Did you lie to me, Bretta? Bretta. I feel like he lied to me. I guess you gotta be... You're searching the square in front of you and not the square you're standing on. Whatever. So I got it. I got the finger. So... I need to buy some mana somewhere. So now we're going to come back over here. We're going to... No! I didn't know that they were in every square. Bastards. I guess that's free XP, right? Because they're not going to survive this encounter. Obviously. But... whatever. Idiots. That's the second time I've been an idiot and saved in the open world, and y'all didn't stop me. So we're going to come in, we're going to have to fight these gremlins again, but again, they're garbage, so it's okay. Bam, 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 bam. And now, Slash is going to kill them all with a torrent spell. Feels good, man. Feels good. Alright. So now, if we go into our items... and we find the finger and we use it, you snap the bone in two, the witch shimmers and becomes ugly, then collapses into a pile of goo. Finger lost. Hairlock taken. So she's just dead. She's done. Hideous. And a conjurer of the Order of Calling is 6 feet under. And you can still fight these guys if you want to. It's not necessary, but you can fight them. But we've done what we need to do. We got the hairlock, right? So now we just got to go back to Sunrise and talk to the chunky chick that we talked to before. Nope, don't want to go that way. This is the way. I will show you the way. And if it was just me playing just for my own satisfaction of playing the game again, I would be working on multiple rings at once. So I would honestly, and this is what I've done in the past, is I would essentially just start walking in circles. Like I generally start out moving west. And I would just keep doing circles west around the globe, just hitting different areas and grabbing things as I went. And I would essentially have a full party around the time I got the last couple of rings. And then I would just go do the Ring of Thought, max out my characters, and then head straight to the final boss fight. But I don't want to do that because that's, not as entertaining, I would think, as this. That was kind of a crappy cast. Only got 4 hits per person. But we are going to kill at least 2 of them before they get a chance to attack us. That's the first kill that Feather has gotten, I think, since we unlocked her 3 episodes ago. And she basically needed 2 other party members to feed it to her. Alright. Camp. Yeah, we're still fine on resources. There we go. You gotta do a little weird maneuvering sometimes to get into these little narrow areas in the dark water. Oh, somebody's trying to attack me. Are you a bad boy? That was horrifying. He let me lower my guard before he unleashed his fury on me. No, master, don't hurt me. Alright. Let's head down here. Oh, there's a bear. These poor bears. They don't have a chance. Swords. This should kill him. Yeah, man, the knight's spells are... He used half his mana bar to do 18 damage, which is exactly how much the character before him did using... Look at that. So they were all at pretty much full mana, and Mortimer used Dazzle and used just a little under one half of one segment and did 18 damage, and then Slash did half his mana bar for the same amount of damage. That's no bueno. Power up. Was she in here? Yeah, here she is. Sup, chicken deep? Show. Thank you so much. I can never repay you. Take this key from me. It will let you into the king's chambers in the doggone castle. The king needs help. I must be off to return to my family. Iron key taken. Alright, so now we can get into the king's chambers and figure out what's really going on here. So, we are at 1 minute and 2 seconds, so I think we're going to call that for episode 8. But don't go anywhere, because I'm about to start up episode 9, and we're going to finish up this quest. And then we'll talk about what we can maybe do to start working on our next quest as well. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and stay healthy, stay safe, and see ya.